Good work, good work, good work. God, I don't seem to take a whole lot of damage. Is there like a sprint button, or does everybody just move slow as shit? God, this fucking dwarf is one sexy mother. What do we have over here? Anything good? Oh, elf fruit. Elf fruit is always good. Which class is OP? Doesn't matter which fucking class you are, as long as you have a face like this. Oh yeah, take that silver bracelet. Don't worry, if your backpack gets full, you can use your cheeks. Perfect, perfect. Get that carving. We're gonna need that later. Get the fuck out of the way, lady. Get the fuck out of the way, you normal face. I hate normal faces. Disgust me. I don't know if anything's in there. Wait. Did it pick something up? Ooh, elf fruit. That's what we found. Only sprint if you're a horse? I don't think we're that far away from a horse. How tall? I don't know. You'd have to fucking look up the RP lore on how tall dwarves are. Probably below 4 feet, I would think. Completely missed that one. There we go, there we go. Oh yeah, savage, just savage. Don't worry, I'm gonna go invisible here. Three inches shorter than me. Oh, you guys, you fucking cocksuckers. Oh yeah, Shadow Essence? Sign me up for Shadow Essence. Life Ward Amulet? Yep, I'll take that. Oh, some iron. Sure, give me some iron. The UI is,
So let me guess. Fellow surface dwarf may be part of the Carta?
What makes you say that?
I can tell a proper Orzammar dwarf from 20 paces. Also, you have that shifty smuggler look to you.
ah, so very perceptive.
I'm not the only one with a shifty smuggler though.
Varric did not destroy the Conclave.
That you know of. We shifty smuggler types can be tricky.
He's already, my charms are working his way over to him. Shift, I'm hitting left shift,
So,
there's no...
Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time.
God
Should've
damn,
spun
he
a
just
story.
can't stay away from
That's
me.
what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Or ejaculation. Oh yeah, give me some of that barrier juice. Shit. Oh my god, just stomped it into the ground. Boop, boop, and stomped it. Just sits here making these attacks, but he doesn't actually...
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful.
God, shut the
We will
fuck
see
up.
for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
The character doesn't actively seek out the enemies when you click on them, so you have to keep hitting forward. It's really strange, but like if it's really, really odd. It won't move forward. Is that what it is? It won't move forward at an angle. Sorry, if you hold A and W, your character won't move forward while attacking. But if you just hold W, your character will. But if you target an enemy and just hit left click, it won't actively move forward to attack him, so you have to keep moving forward. But like I said, if that enemy is at an angle to you, you hit A and W right now, your character won't move that way, which is really, really weird. But if you hit just W, it does. That's what was bugging the fuck out of me. The environment design, like you guys said, I locked onto the target that time, Zol Scrubs, and to see if that would change anything, and it did. Unfortunately, I wish it would have.
Another rift.
We must seal it quickly.
So right now I'm gonna lock on to this guy. So he just swinging for the fences. Lock onto this guy. So as you can see right now, we're locked on. He's just fucking sitting here like an idiot. Really weird. Really weird. Alright, I'm gonna stick my face into this rift. Oh, that sucks. Can I do it again?
Hurry! Use the mark.
What the fuck? Okay, well I guess that leveled me up. It's the same way in consoles, it makes the melee class a bit more annoying. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, very, very strange. Really weird, really weird. I've never played a game, I don't think, with melee combat where your character doesn't, my name is Creature. Where your melee character doesn't actively push towards the enemy, you know what I mean? Weird.
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
So now this is the exact same point that we were at when I first loaded up. So this is as far as I've been in the video game.
Whatever that thing in your hand is, it's useful.
Alright, let's check it out. So it looks like you've got a fair amount of maybe not. How do I upgrade these things? Can I put a point in there? No? Maybe you get points later. Behaviors. So I guess this behaviors is taking the place of the tactics screen from whatchamacallit, from Origins. So you weren't here for the character creation, somebody explained. That's gonna be tough. I'll go back to abilities, one sec. So I guess this is where you're giving them there the AI tactics on. What the fuck? This is bizarre. So in Final Fantasy you have, I think they call them gambits. And then in Origins you have, I think they call them tactic slots. There's only 4, like they don't, is there more than this? Or is this it? This is really bizarre. So this is the only thing you can do. You can't put in your own gambits or tactics. All you can do is change around the ones that are already there. What the fuck? This is so dumbed down. This is so dumbed down. Oh man, that's a bummer. You can't micromanage, huh? Is there a backstory? Dude, Error 343. If you could come up with a fucking story for how a face like that could come around, I mean, go for it. Did I play a Realm Reborn? I don't even know what a Realm Reborn is. Yeah, that's a fucking chick. That's a hot chick. So there's archery. There's sabotage. Poisons and traps. Leave their enemies sick and limping. Speaking of sick and limping, I had a fucking dream this morning when I woke up that like my dick fell off. It's crazy. I woke up and I was like, oh. Very clever, Duxel. So very clever. Oh, a Realm Reborn? Oh. I don't know which Final Fantasy I played. It was... I don't know if it was on the PlayStation 3. I don't remember what it was on. What did Night Heat say? Yeah, it's terrible. Suppressed memories? Oh man, definitely not. I think we'll just go with these abilities. Flank attack. You leap through the shadows to attack your foe. I mean, that sounds nice. We already got Twin Fangs, right? Let's go with flank attack, I guess. Active abilities are automatically assigned. Of course they are. But wouldn't they be? Tactics, it's fucking horrible. I guess we don't get to choose stats yet. Maybe we get to do stats later. Early opinions on the game. I don't know. Early opinions on the game is it feels disappointing. Like, we haven't gotten very far yet, but it just feels disappointing. Like, it's not... I was hoping for an advanced, robust Dragon Age Origins. And it feels like an expanded Dragon Age 2, I guess. Base backstory. Alright, this should be good. One of the leaders at the meeting got bored and started daydreaming. That turned a nightmare. Nightmare so horrible and foul it could not stay in the fate. To preserve itself, that phase created a tear in space-time. We know this tear is the breach. Through this tear, the abomination standing before us known only as the creature was sent to us. That's not bad. Well, I mean, I agree that giving your opinion on a game, you know, before you play it for a few hours doesn't seem to make sense. But that said, we know what Dragon Age Origins was, we know what Dragon Age 2 was, and seeing the fucking combat and the world moving around isn't going to change 4 hours into the game. Like I said, it feels like a robust or expanded Dragon Age 2, so that's why what it feels like thus far. Maybe it'll change into a Dragon Age Origins, I don't know. That's what it feels like thus far. So just refill all my potions, I guess. So you have 8 potions and you can refill them every time you see a chest. Alright. I hope you're right, Ganger. Like I said, I hope you're right. That's what I'm saying. This is what it feels like right now.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is.
creature.
As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, Baldir. People are petitioning to get auto-tracking of the target and auto-attacking added in. Yeah, I don't understand why they want you to... I don't think it's a huge deal to have to keep holding the button to auto-attack. I don't think that's a big thing. But as far as tracking to the target seems very, very strange why that wouldn't be there. And I agree with Runer as far as great games this year. I feel like 2014 has been really disappointing and deserves some rather in-depth, you know, discussions as far as why that may be the case. The good news is change IMO is coming. I think the short version, the TLDR version, is that I think Twitch and YouTube are probably the worst things to happen to video games in the history of video games. I think that Twitch and YouTube are fucking terrible. Not that they are, you know, intrinsically awful, but the way that they've been used has been a awful, nasty detriment to video games. The circle jerk stuff that's going on between the devs and the streamers, whether it's the forced reactions, whether it's people just artificially promoting anything, regardless of whether it's due merit or whether it's the fucking cam whores. I think it's going to help out anything. I think that Twitch is going to blow itself out in a couple of years. I give Twitch 2 years tops before it blows itself out. It's going to go under. I think the future of gaming is going back to its roots, I suppose, where lots of smaller communities. This is what I would like to see. Is where I see it, something along these lines happening eventually. But I would like to see small communities popping up with people relying on each other for information versus centralized sources like Game Informer, IGN, whoever, Destructoid. I would love to see people looking to each other for that kind of stuff, and I would love to see multiple communities pop up that support that idea. I think that something along those lines is going to happen either way because of all the bullshit that's gone on and people not feeling like they can trust anyone to promote anything, and the complete stagnant, solitary feel of games this year. I mean, what has come out? What has come out that has blown somebody's mind this year? What has come out that's blown somebody's mind this year? Nada. Witcher 3. Well, Witcher 3 doesn't come out 2014 though. Witcher 3 is 2015, right?
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Well, Thought you'd never ask.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
What in the hell is that troll-looking thing? Oh man, that troll is our hero. See you later, Tower of Power. I think what Steve said, I mean, I have to sit down and do it off stream. I have trouble sort of separating my thoughts. I can't really digest everything while playing games and on stream at the same time. Need to sleep on it. But, you know, what Steve said, I mean, it feels, it has this very generic feel to it. I actually kind of, the dialogue hasn't been bad thus far, but it just has that super fucking generic feel to it. I really, really, really wish they had just been PC only, I guess. What game were you talking about, Sizzy, that you said you liked so far? Was it, what game did you... There have been a lot of games that have come out this year that have had amazing potential.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Well, I think an example of great dialogue, Binding of Isaac. Okay, thank you. I was trying to figure out what you were saying. I mean, is there anybody in this chat that would disagree that Boss from Far Cry 3 had some of the best voice acting they've ever heard in a video game? Amazing, incredible. I would think. I mean, every scene I saw, I was excited to see every new scene with Boss. He did such good work. And I think that it's only natural, Ganger, that, you know, people want more as time goes on. I don't know if this game would have been great if it had dropped 10 years ago, but I've got my phone here. I mean, what, can somebody tell me when Dragon Age Origins drops? Googling it right now without alt-tabbing. Dragon Age Origins. I'll go into Wikipedia. I bet it was before then. So it dropped. No, you're right. It did drop in 2009. You're right, Shadow. So Dragon Age Origins dropped in 2009? God, that seems like it should be older. So it's 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. But I would expect more since then, not less. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more than a game that came out 6 years ago. But I think what most people are feeling is that they feel like it's taken a, they feel like it's taken a step back. So, not that, like I said, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna, like I said, I want to put a solid, I don't know, say 4 to 6 hours in before I decide what I'm gonna do. It's not fucking Alien Isolation bad. Oh, I just unlocked. Whoa, that was fucking auto tracking would be fucking incredible for. Sounds are really, really, really loud. I apologize. No, no, you're right, the Baldier, that we often do go back and look with rose-colored glasses. But I went back and have been playing Origins, and I'm pleasantly surprised with how much fun it is. Everything is not perfect, but I think overall, like, you're left with like a, whoa, this is a solid experience. These aren't final opinions. These are just impressions so far, Joe. I mean, you're absolutely right. You're right. Not even out of the prologue in 4 hours. Yeah, we kind of, we're slow, I guess. We're slow. Okay, hey, what I wanted to ask you guys. What I want to ask you guys tonight. So, first of all, I wanted to say once again, thank you everybody that donated earlier tonight with the with that. I apologize. That was, and I mean no offense to anybody, but that was an awful, awful, shit, boring fucking stream that happened earlier today to with Battle Royale. That was awful. That was horrible. I had like the worst fucking headache while we were doing it. It was just terrible. Just drug on and on and on. Fucking servers were getting like DDoSed and shit, and then, you know, Battle Royale is just like the glitchiest piece of garbage. But I wanted to thank everybody again. That is huge, huge, phenomenal amount of money that we raised earlier today for Dornbecker. Like I said, I've done clinicals at Dornbecker. I sat around there for a few months, and they're an amazing, amazing institution. So like I said, thank you very much. We will figure out something to, you know, like I said, try to repay you guys back for sitting through that and donating. I did ask what's his name about some army keys, and he said he didn't have those to give out at this time. Unfortunately, that would have been really, really cool, I think, to have some army keys hanging out, especially for the fact that we finished in the top 3, bar none, but I mean, if you look past the captain of the team, the guy who guy who was in charge and organizer, the guy who fucking created the entire mod, if you look past him, we finished 2, and number 2 on the list was, I know, Bob Zanny, that's incredible. Number 2 on the list was what's his name? Psy Syndicate. Huge fucking guy. Big guy. Not huge fucking guy. He's big. He's big. More Noy the Cockmasters I was playing with. So